What's going on? What's going on? This Club 50 Sports. We are right back at you as always. Me and my man Manny C. I'm your boy A Dub, and we are here to talk sports. And it is the Eastern Conference Finals. The New York Knicks are going against the Indiana Pacers, and the Indiana Pacers have thrown quite the haymaker at the New York Knicks. Orange and blue skies may not be any more. The Indiana Pacers last night beat the New York Knicks to take a commanding 3-1 lead in the Eastern Conference Finals. Haliburton, quite the night for the young man. 32 points, 15 assists, 12 rebounds, 0 turnovers. The man made no mistakes throughout the entire night, and they have taken a commanding lead. They have taken a chokehold on this matchup, and it seems like the New York Knicks may not make it back to New York to the Eastern or to the NBA Finals, a place they haven't been in about 25 years. Manny, this is my question. You know, I always got a question for you. The expert on the panel here. Has Tyrese Haliburton, with all of his feats, with all of the game-winning shots, with all of the things that he's done, his ability to make plays and make his teammates better, has he reached superstar status, in your opinion, in these playoffs?
Adam, I'm gonna say not yet, Adam. Um, Adam, superstar Adam is a big word, Adam. Whale. I like to call it whales, Adam. And they are a couple of whales out there in the NBA, Adam, and I don't think Halliburton is one of them. Though I think he's a great player, though. I think he is a top 5 point guard today in the NBA. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest and say that. Um, is he close? I think he's very close to being a superstar. But the thing is that sometimes Adam during the season, you read like the stat line and he has like 9 points here, 10 there, 8 points here. Now with Jokic though, Jokic always gives you production like 25 between 25 and 30. That's where Jokic is at, and so is Giannis, and so is Curry, a young LeBron James, but even Anthony Edwards and SGA. Like these are whales, Adam. These are the only whales that I think today are in the NBA as of right now. Halliburton, but one thing about Halliburton, Adam, that he makes his teammates better, Adam, and I like that. He reminds me a lot of Chris Paul, you know, but superstar status. I'm not gonna say that he's there. He's close though. He's close, and I think if he keeps playing like this, especially in the playoffs, he's gonna get there, Adam, pretty soon. What do you say?
I I disagree with a lot of things that I've heard. I've heard superstar means that you're able to sell tickets in other people's arena. I've heard that superstar means that you're able to um, that you're a household name, etc. This is what superstar means to me. You're able to cross into other areas of economics. Marketability to me is where superstardom lies. When you talk about the Michael Jacksons, when you talk about the Princes, it's a global understanding of who this individual is. Tyrese Haliburton is not a superstar. He's a star. And there's nothing wrong with being a star. I feel like
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who are stars in this league. But superstar status is something completely different. And it is only a handful of individuals who get to hold on to that. That is not a term that we should be throwing around egregiously.
Right.
It's not a term that we should be doing that with. When you talk about LeBron, when you talk about Steph Curry, when you talk about MJ, you talk about their marketability, not just in basketball,
Right.
in fashion, in in insurance. When we talk about Patrick Mahomes, it's a global kind of thing. I don't even put Jokic as a superstar. He is a star in this league. He is not a superstar to me. Why? Because to me, a superstar is somebody who never watches a basketball game knows who this person is. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Somebody who never watches basketball knows who this person is. Michael Jordan. Do you need to be a basketball fan to know who Michael Jordan is?
No.
LeBron James. Do you need to be a basketball fan to know who LeBron James is? Steph Curry. Do you need to be a basketball fan to know who Steph Curry is? No, because he's in your commercials. He's in fashion. He's in all sorts of other things that stretch beyond social. When it comes to social issues, these guys are present in these types of things. Not Michael Jordan so much, but LeBron, Steph, those guys are present.
Right.
For me, superstardom is outside of what you do for a living. For you to be known by people who don't watch what you do for a living, that's superstardom. That's where you have stretched your reach beyond compare. For me, Tyrese Haliburton is nowhere near there. Jalen Brunson is nowhere near there. SGA is nowhere near there. Jokic is nowhere near there. These guys are really good basketball players, and there's nothing wrong with being a star. But they are not superstars. They are not globally known people where Messi, you know what I mean? Ronaldo, like these guys. You don't gotta watch soccer. You don't gotta watch soccer. Back in the day, Agassi, you ain't have to watch tennis. You know who Agassi was. At the end of the day, that's superstar status, and it is appointed to only the anointed, and it's a handful of individuals. It's not don't say just because you're good at basketball, you're a superstar. No, you are not. Just because you make good music doesn't make you a superstar. And that's where I leave it. At this point, Tyrese Haliburton is one hell of a basketball player. He is not a superstar. He's a star in this league. He's a budding star in this league. He's an ascending star in this league. He is not a superstar. You gotta sell more shoes to be a superstar.
All right. All right, guys. Let us know what you think about Tyrese Haliburton with this playoff run that he's having this season. Let us know, guys. Please comment. Please like the content. And Club 50 Sports will be right back. Stay tuned, guys.